There is a ghost living inside this boy because he claims that he's one of the victims of the 9/11 attack in New York City.
The plane hit the World Trade Center, then it got stuck in the building. When I was falling, I was still alive, and then all the rubble hit me. I didn't feel it because I died.
But he was born 3 years after the 9/11 bombings happened. Turns out, he claims to be the man in this photo jumping from a window, desperately trying to escape the fire. But who is this man? Well, before I show you his face, you have to hear what this little boy has to say. And trust me, it'll make your skin crawl. When Cade was born, his parents always knew he was different.
Cade was different. He was like an old man. He wasn't like the bouncy baby. He just always looked at you like, what are you and who are you?
And at 2.5 months old, he could already walk and talk.
It was around the age of 3 that Cade started talking about that he remembers dying.
And this is when his parents noticed something strange. Cade would have nightmares about things he had never seen before, like airplane crashes, explosions, and falling out of a building.
Cade would just start crying in the middle of the night. And he would wake up screaming about working in a tall building. That he could see the Statue of Liberty from his office. He told me he dreamt that he was falling with the building, like the way he died.
This confused his parents, because how could he possibly know about the 9/11 attacks at the age of 3 when it happened before he was ever born?
We didn't show him anything. There's no way he could have known about it.
So his parents let it slide because they thought he just had a wild imagination. And they were definitely wrong, because the next thing that happened to Cade made his parents scared.
Cade was totally petrified by the airplanes, like they were monsters. He wasn't scared of them being in the air. It's more like he was scared of where they were going.
And he's also afraid of seeing tall buildings, and this, of course, makes his life difficult. Because kids don't want to play with him, and teachers are always complaining about him.
Every friend he's ever told the story to has called him a liar and laughed at him. Teachers tend to not like him because he was scaring the other children.
No one took him seriously until one day, Cade told his mother his real name, Robert E. Patterson. So his mom researched if there's really someone named Robert E. Patterson who died in the 9/11 bombing. And that's when she discovered the truth. This is a real photo of Robert E. Patterson. He worked as a broadcast engineer on the 110th floor and worked in the tower on the day of the 9/11 attack, the very same day this photo was taken. People on the internet suspect that this is him because everything Cade says points towards the fact that the memories of Robert E. Patterson live inside of him.
Do you remember stuff from work?
I was supposed to be fixing either a satellite or television, or maybe a cable.
Yes.
And Cade even correctly answered all of the questions Robert E. Patterson's friends asked him.
Oh, that I knew. I mean, that's something that only certain people know.
Whoa. And Cade's parents didn't have a choice but to accept their kid's past life.
And now I know. I know the truth. I know who he was. I know how he died. But as a mother, I'm feeling very helpless. I can't make this memory go away. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this.
So after hearing Cade's story, do you believe in reincarnation?